Okay, so this one says, suppose the functions f and g and their derivatives with respect to x have the following values. Find the derivatives with respect to the given combinations. So what we want to do is we want to find the derivative of the square root of g of x. So think of it like this. I've got g of x raised to the 1/2. That's the function that they've listed, this little thing right here. But we want to find the derivative of this, okay? But we also want to do it when x equals 3, okay? So if I apply the power rule to this, this 1/2 gets tossed to the front. G of x raised to the negative 1/2. Then we've got to remember to tack on g prime of x. Now I don't know if you realize this, but at this point I haven't done anything with f of x. I don't need f of x or f prime. Okay? Now if that's the case, and I want to figure out what this is evaluated at 3, or g of 3, then this quickly changes to 1/2 times g of 3 raised to the negative 1/2 times g prime of 3. Oops, why did I write it? I'm supposed to put the 3 in there. Now before I start plugging in values, I could clean this up a little bit. Or I could just leave it the way that it is. So what I want to do is I've got 1/2 times g of 3. Well, what is g of 3? G of 3 is 9, right? So I'm going to say 9 raised to the negative 1/2 times g prime of 3, which is 7, times 7. So then this becomes 1 over 2 times 1 over the square root of 9 times 7, right? So 1/2, anything raised to the 1/2 is going to be a square root, but because it's raised to the negative 1/2, it means that the square root goes on the bottom. Well, what is the square root of 9? 3. So the answer is 7 over 6. Does that make sense?